Another story of interest is all of the crypto layoffs that are continuing. I've actually been reached out to by so many people from different exchanges and companies sharing with me that they got laid off and asking if I knew any companies hiring. It's been really sad to see this. I hope it's temporary, but it is clear that companies are constrained right now. So we saw this week that FTX moved in with a liquidity injection for BlockFi, which did a massive round of layoffs. I believe it was 20%. FTX gave BlockFi a $250 million revolving line of credit to help the company's balance sheet. And this comes a week after FTX gave an even bigger loan of $485 million to Voyager, which also appears to be having liquidity issues. I saw that some users are not able to withdraw more than $10,000 from their accounts. And of course, there's still Celsius, which has hired an advisor and an attorney on restructuring, and users still can't access their funds. Now, this isn't a great backdrop in the bear market, but you know who's always bullish on Bitcoin? Michael Saylor, of course. He has been doing so much press on Bitcoin in the financial media. And I really think that every clip that he posts on Twitter is really worth watching because he reinforces the fact that Bitcoin is a long-term strategy and that his company carefully researched it before going in. And my favorite quote from him this week was really about what's happening with crypto at large that's affecting Bitcoin's price in the short term. He said, what you have is a $400 billion cloud of opaque, unregistered securities trading without full and fair disclosure, and they are cross-collateralized with Bitcoin. So he's been arguing that the other cryptos have been a parade of horribles and said he can't wait for government regulation in this area, which should eventually stabilize the price of Bitcoin down the road. And by the way, as someone from the media, it's been interesting to watch some of the anchors try to get Saylor to say that he regrets purchasing Bitcoin at some of the prices that he did. And he always manages to answer pretty smoothly. But I just thought it was interesting because as someone who goes on these shows as well, let me tell you, some of these anchors just appear a little bit smug when they're asking about Bitcoin's price decline and the bear market. So it will be fun when Bitcoin's back in rally mode. All right, that is it for this week. I know a lot of people are declaring Bitcoin is dead once again, but I certainly don't think so. I actually think this is a great accumulation point to dollar cost average. But also, as I mentioned before, if a bear market rally fails due to the Fed and inflation, we could see an even lower bottom come in. Some people are predicting 12,000 or 14,000. So I'm going to plan accordingly. That's it. Bill, back to you.